Welcome to As Real as It Comes Dallas. My name is Yulia Brown, and I am here with Ethan Cruz at the very unique establishment. And before we go any further, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment what you think about what we are about to uncover for you. Ethan, welcome to the podcast, but we are here in your domain.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for being here, Julia. It's a pleasure to meet you and
My pleasure.
get this done. Yeah.
So, this place is just mind blowing. So, what inspired this whole idea?
Well, a little bit of background, I guess I should start with the
Yes.
company. We're part of a healthcare company. We're part of the biggest home care company in North America, over 200 offices from here to Australia and Canada. We deal a lot with elderly clients, right? You know, we want to reach full life fulfillment and happiness at the latter stages of their life. What makes us the best in that regard is that we don't just send a nurse to take care of you at home, right? We want to be engageful. You know, all of our nurses go through about 20 classes involving everything from how to prep certain foods, nutrition. We do cognitive therapeutical therapies where they do exercises, puzzles, and all these different types of things to engage different parts of the brain. Again, it's about staying home. It's about staying healthy. And yeah, that's essentially where we come from. Now, stemming off of that, the puzzles and games that we do, we've just been doing research. You know, how do we get the most out of these activities that we do? And there's nothing more engaging, more immersive than virtual reality. There really isn't. For anybody who hasn't tried it before, I mean, it's a whole nother world, right? First time you put on the headset, you get it, you know? Like, your brain has a hard time differentiating from physical reality and when you're actually in the game, arena, whatever the case may be. Then you add on top of that the element that we're bringing in here, like, you know, our omnidirectional treadmills, our flying machines, our boxing robots, and then you have a whole different tier that we're headed towards. So
Yeah, we definitely took a quick glance at what was going on in the Omni Arena, and that's impressive.
yeah.
It's definitely impressive. So, what would you say is the perfect age, or is there a perfect age to be involved with virtual reality in this place?
Well, I mean, if we go to like the basics, let's start off with like social media, or a lot of our partners are high schools and universities, such as like SMU here in Dallas. Obviously, that demographic, it stands out to be, you know, from 13 to young adulthood. We're able to work with them doing for educational purposes, programming, business management, whole plethora. But really, I mean, probably like over, just to throw a number out there, probably like over 70% of the people that come here are over 35, you know? A lot of more people we've had interest from the fitness side, you know, people who want to try something new, especially after this whole, you know, pandemic. People are, you know, they want to go out, experience something different, and there's nothing more unique than what we're offering here at the moment.
Wow, that's definitely impressive and surprising, because
Yeah.
you would think the younger teenagers, but I guess because you're getting away from all the reality, you get engaged into fighting these handsome guys, and
Yeah.
at the same time you get the exercise as well.
Yeah, no, it's a win-win, right? If you're able to have fun, it's become a very, I've noticed, you know, family-oriented activity that they can do. You know, parents get to go try something different. You know, trying to get the kids outside the home, it can be a challenge sometimes, especially when we're talking about gaming and esports. And you know, we'll touch a little bit more on that in a little bit, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. People love coming in. I haven't had anyone come here that wasn't surprised. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Wow, that's definitely. I'm like mind blown just by seeing everything. I've seen some people that were racing on bikes. They were racing each other.
Yeah.
In the real time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things that we're offering here. We're still always adding and changing. We're planning on opening in the summer. As of now, it's all just been private clients, private events, market testing, for example. So we have a few different iterations of machines that we have available that aren't even here yet. And another cool thing, I think it's really cool, is we have from different parts of the world, right? The Omni Arena is from Asia, It's from novel slash movie called Ready Player One. Pretty big deal a few years ago. So it's literally from the movie. The flying machines here are from Germany. They're made for rehabilitation purposes. We're able to incorporate gaming onto that. Yeah. And then the boxing robot is my favorite. That's from California. It's incorporated in some MMA institutes, uses AI technology. Outside, we're gonna do like an open space VR, where it's like free roam, like Quest with like maybe a computer backpack. But the Quest is just an awesome piece of technology. And yeah, it'll be outside, open space, walk around, no wires. Just that's kind of the goal there. And we want to create an entire habitat where everybody can come in, have fun, hang out, compete, get a workout. Whatever you want to do, we're gonna be able to do it here.
It's like laser tag to the whole new level.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
So we're still getting used to the virtual reality here in the United States, but how big is virtual reality in esports and worldwide? Do you guys have any idea?
Oh, it's immense, right? I mean, if we start throwing some numbers out there, like you said, the U.S. is just kind of starting to catch up. You look worldwide, video games in general, it's like a $200 billion industry, right? Pretty big number. Esports is a small percentage of that, call it 2% or so. But the numbers are there. You know, last year the biggest competition, I think it was Dota, and it was something around the range of $40 million for prize pool. You know, you're talking like professional, you know, basketball player level at that point. Overseas, they have stadiums that they custom build. They're able to have upwards of 100,000 people, you know, and these stadiums get filled up. I mean, compare that to something like the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Funny enough, speaking of football, this year, 2021, we're scheduled to have more views in esports than football in general will have this year. That's the kind of road we're headed towards.
Wow.
And it goes on and on, right? South America, you have big things going on in Brazil. A few weeks ago or a month ago or so, there was a guy in Spain who was able to reach 2.5 million viewers, concurrent viewers, through a Twitch stream, and he was just playing games, you know? It's a whole new world, hate it or love it. It is the future, at least in my eyes.
Well, we are not behind the scenes of Ready Player One. We're literally living this now in 2021, and it's coming rapidly.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Can't get away from the technology. You got to make good friends with it and run with it and adapt. So that's where we are as humans right now.
Yeah, like I just said, hate it or love it, I believe VR is the future. I mean, once we're able to get some of this technology a little bit smaller, and we're getting there, I think everyone eventually is going to be partially in VR, if not augmented reality.
Yeah.
But like I said, it is where we're headed. Yeah.
In real estate, you will be, instead of going into the house, you just put glasses on and just walk through without leaving your couch.
It's so crazy you just mentioned that, because there's already stuff like that. You know, games like Roblox or Minecraft are huge already as they are now. Now this is leading into some other tangible stuff, but through the blockchain and some crypto markets, let's call them, NFTs and so on, they've created virtual land in certain domains that people are buying for real estate now with actual physical money. And you know, the price of those plots of land have multiplied times 50x in the past year. So you actually have some small real estate companies investing money into this, and it's growing, you know. And through the gaming arena, not necessarily virtual, but there is, you're able to experience these worlds. People are using the plot of land and building businesses on them, building hotels, building homes. So it's a cool way to be artistic, but it's also something that we've gotten to the point through cryptography that is locked in place. You can't just copy and paste it. So it's a very, crazy time, but that is some of the stuff they're doing right now.
I remember the time when I thought the game Sims was to the next level. Now this is entirely, and I'm just praying for the people that figure out where's their line of what's the real world versus their created one.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but at the same time, it just takes a lot of self-discipline and making sure that you make that distinction,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there is, I forget the name of the study or the effect, but there is something to say to that. VR, again, that is some fear some people have. But one cool byproduct that has happened in studies from VR is that, for example, people have been in VR for long periods of time, and through the course of studies for months, they come out of it. And what they have found is that, I mean, for example, let's say you're in your room and you're coming into VR and you're coming out of back into your real life room, and everything is a mess, everything looks off. Subconsciously, that changes you. Subconsciously, you're like, okay, you go into VR, you have this perfect beauty, and you come back to the real world, gives you some initiative to straighten yourself out, clean your room. That's just a small example, but they've seen that those effects can last months afterwards of these studies. So that's something to keep in mind.
That's a great research.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, if a lot of people not huge fans of working out or doing physical exercise.
Yeah.
So if you can plank and then at the same time fly the plane or feel like a Superman, that definitely takes your mind off of that you are doing something repetitively or something that's challenging for your body. You're actually enjoying yourself playing the game.
Yeah. The way I like to think of it and describe it to some people, I don't know, depending on if you played sports or not, or activity that you liked when you were younger. In my case, it was basketball. Mm-hmm. So I think of it like this. I'm like, you want to go to the gym, sit on the treadmill for an hour, or would you rather play basketball? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love basketball. Like, it's fun to me. And this kind of takes it to that level. The Brunel Journal in Britain, they had a study as well where they did virtual reality and just the bicycle. How did people compare a treadmill bicycle versus VR, which is what we were having here? And there was a 20 to 25% more enjoyment in their workout. So that's just the base level, right, on cycling. You add, fighting zombies. You add free-for-all matches versus your friends and family. You add racing through the air in these flying machines, and it's a whole lot of fun. You're not even realizing you're having a workout until 20, 30 minutes later, you're like out of breath. You're like, oh yeah, this is exhausting.
So, I was not playing the game. I was actually working out.
Yeah, it's a win-win. Right?
Yes, absolutely. And as a former kickboxer, I'm kind of interested in those boxing machines that you have over there. Tell me how that works and what do they do?
Well, yeah, that particular machine is personally my favorite, like I said. You have sensors and cameras up and down the sides. They're able to detect your movement, your positioning, your form, your power with the sensor in the bag. You have a couple motors in there. I think they're 2 horsepower each. So, yeah, 4 horsepower, and I think the line is about 1,500 pounds of pressure. So it literally will move faster than a human can react, right? We've had professional boxers, professional fighters come in here to test some of this stuff out, all blown away, right? They have it in some institutes in California that practice MMA, for example. I mean, I could go on, and then you have the games on top of that. Plus, the AI technology involved can learn your movements, can help you improve, show you what you're messing up on. Just overall fun, great workout, and yeah, you should definitely try it after this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And also, tell me about Thriver and how you guys involved in community, and how are you involved in the sports community?
Well, community is a big thing, right? It's a big thing for us here at Thriver. Our initial partners are schools, educational programs. 2 Fridays ago, we did a private event for Parish High School, which is a private school in North Dallas. We did it for them. We brought out some flying machines. We worked with Group Dynamics, which is an awesome company. They also were able to do outdoor activities, and we're able to involve all the kids, show them something new, and they were all very excited. Another example is we're doing leagues and tournaments and kind of structuring around the esports side of things. Everything that I said is cool, but if you add competition, prize money, everybody wants that little extra, Think about it, you're going head to head and you're behind 2 seconds. You're gonna try a little harder, you're gonna fight a little faster, you're gonna pedal a little harder, so on and so forth. In those competitions, part of every prize money, whatever we call it, is gonna go towards charity. So the winner will get to pick a charity of their choosing, and a small percentage of their prize money will go to them, championing them for a cause. So yeah, we're huge on community here. It's a big driving factor from the inception of the company, from the CEO here.
I love how y'all keep everything in the loop.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Where does hologram comes with virtual reality? I kind of heard a little bit, or is it cat still in the bag?
Well, yeah, you did. We do have, right now we have what we call the Holo Zone. In there, I can probably show you guys. It's not quite ready, but it is functional. The idea, we've gone back and forth between fitness and gaming, but overall we just want people to have fun. So the concept was, if we're able to tackle your nutrition through a nutrition program, we're able to take care of your body through the workout, and afterwards we're able to do some mindfulness exercises if you want to. You just well-rounded all-around wellness. Mindfulness exercises are basically a combination of meditation and breathing techniques, and it's just kind of like a way after a nice hard workout to just kind of zero in and have a good time. Yeah.
Very nice. So, and I have last but not least question. What is the future vision of Thriver? Where are you guys going, and where do you think you really see yourself next 5, 10 years, or whatever time frame?
Well, we're still in the opening stages. We are trying different concepts between fitness and gaming, and no one has ever done anything like this. So there's no standard for it. So I think our future and our goal is to be the gold standard of virtual reality esports. I would say that's probably our vision here, is just being the best, being at the forefront, push that technology forward, get the community involved, get the kids off their butts, get them engaged. And at the end of the day, even if esports and gaming is your thing, again, this is the future. Eventually you're going to be here anyway, so come try it out, come check it out, and let's do it.
I definitely love where you guys are mentally with community and where this whole thing is going. I see that there's definitely a lot of human involvement, even though it's becoming more and more digital.
Yeah.
So I definitely love that, and I love that you guys are pioneers, and I definitely feel very impressed by the way you guys did everything.
Thank you.
And thank you definitely for having us.
Of course, anytime.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and we were here at Thriver in Dallas, Texas. So please don't forget to check this place out. You guys are still due for the grand opening, right?
Yes, we were opening for July 4th. We might move it a little different day just because of the competition. But yeah, early July, we should be open. Right now we have a soft opening going on. So if anybody's interested, give us a call. I can schedule something for you. And we'll go from there.
All right, this was Thriver with Yulia Brown and Ethan Cruz. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our episodes. And meanwhile, please make sure that you check this place out. You will not be disappointed.